Hey, what is up? So, this is just an interesting piece of news that I wanted to talk about because I could not believe it when I read it. I was like, so Call of Duty Black Ops 4, first we get the Red Dot DLC. Sure, whatever. I mean, I actually was not super surprised by that. I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner. Like, many, many years ago. I've seen other sites that were similar. I couldn't understand why they would sell it as DLC. So when I saw the red dot thing come up, I was like, it's funny and it's stupid, but not surprised. But right now, so Black Ops 4 right now, apparently is now labeling players in a lobby. It's like putting an actual mark, like a kind of like a cautionary yellow sign or whatever, next to your name in a lobby if you do not own the season pass. That's just crazy. To me, it immediately kind of seems like they're trying to. I mean, like one of the comments I saw, or the article that I was reading about this, I can't remember. I think it was a comment. Somebody they had said something about it being humiliating. I was like, that's not humiliating. I'm not even. Am I pronouncing that properly? I don't use that word often, so I apologize. But humiliate. I can't say it. All right, my bad. Humiliating. But I don't think I don't think the person should feel humiliated. How come I can't say that word? Anyways, I don't think they should feel that way. But I think that is what Activision is trying to do. Is it's like pushing it in your face to draw your attention to it. And I don't think it's meant for players that don't have it to be informed. I think to me, it's very obvious that it's trying to make the player that doesn't own the season pass to feel bad or feel guilty and basically guilt trip them into buying the season pass. Is basically what it seems like, right? I mean, to me, it's obvious that that's the kind of thing it is. I could be using the wrong words and whatever, but that's what it's like. It's like guilt tripping you into buying the season pass. The funny thing is, in this article, and I'll link it in the description if I remember to. I should. But the image that showed it, this is like a new update to Black Ops 4. So the image that shows the lobby with the players that don't own the season pass, like pretty much 90% of the players did not have the season pass, and I was like, oh my gosh. And of course this was one lobby. I'm kind of curious what it looks like in all the different lobbies and stuff. But I could not believe it. And you know, it actually reminded me of Destiny 1. I don't know if you guys have seen my video or not. The previous, I made a couple videos, but I love Destiny as a game. Destiny 1 and 2 as a game, I think they're really cool. I love Destiny 2. And if you get those games as a full game with all the expansions, you wait until it's on sale. It includes everything. Like right now, you can get a full Destiny 2 game for $30 usually when it's on sale and stuff. So, and it's worth it. Anyways, with the whole system of this thing with the season pass owners being labeled as, oh, here's people that don't own the season pass, it reminded me of Destiny 1, because in Destiny 1, if the DLC that you did not own literally flashed on the map, it would flash, you know, like in most games where it brings your attention to it, and usually it's something that you can go do. But in Destiny 1, it was DLC you didn't own, and it was flashing at you like, come buy me, you can't play me, come buy me. And I'm just, this is what this reminds me of. And I'm just like, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe. I thought the red dot was gonna be the worst thing Activision could do. I don't know what's going on there, okay, with the company. We already know how greedy they are, and it's a business, right? So being greedy is like kind of a part of business, but there's a thing of like being greedy and making money. There's a difference. You know, if you make a profit, cool, and then you got these people that are making way more than a profit, and then trying to push for that. Like they're not happy. That's actually something I hear Jim Sterling say a lot, is it will never be enough. And I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy to me. I'm just like, dude, what is happening? What is happening? We're actually watching Activision die right now. We're watching them die. Like, I'm gonna be surprised if they survive this. It seems like an act of desperation, but it's also not unusual for them to be greedy pieces of crap, you know, like, gotten used to that over the years. And there's nothing wrong with the games themselves. Well, you know, people are sick of the games, but I mean, they make good games. It's not like the games themselves are bad. It's the monetization itself. It's the business. that's making it hard to enjoy certain aspects of the game when it's shoved in your face like that. You know, like that kind of a thing, like a red dot side of DLC that you don't own when it's literally shoved in your face. You don't own this. You can't play this. It's one thing to have an optional thing on the side that you might come across. Say you're browsing, you're kind of curious what you can go buy, sure, but they shove it in your face, and it's a world of difference when the game is doing that to you, when it's shoving this content in your face that you don't have, rather than letting you enjoy a fun game that you want to just enjoy, you know. So it's freaking, I cannot believe this. So I'm not gonna be surprised if Activision actually turns this around and disables this whole thing, but I don't expect them to. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I wouldn't be surprised if Activision came out and said something like, I mean, either they turn it off and we're like, all right, we disabled it, you know, whatever. Lashback. I said lashback in my tweet instead of backlash. Whatever. I'm dumb. I wouldn't be surprised if they change their minds on that and turn that off. You know, it's a really stupid thing to do. And I mean, I kind of get it I understand it as far as a gameplay mechanic. You know, if it weren't Activision, if it wasn't Call of Duty, if it was like a different game and a different purpose, other than like I don't know, some kind of matchmaking system that lets you know you can't play with these players, like, sure, I can understand that. But this is horrible. So I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to turn it off. I think it'd be funny if they came out and said like, oh, this was a mistake, that was meant for internal, like our internal thing got turned on and then players could see it. Whoops. I would laugh so hard if that happened. But I won't be surprised if they disable this, and I don't expect them to. They might not. They might not turn it off. They might leave it on there, but I can't believe I said lashback. Okay. Anyways, it's just crazy. I wanted to share this, talk about it real quick, because it's just my mind is blown in a very bad way. Like, I'm sitting here smiling, but I just, it's so stupid. It's funny. Like it's horrible. It's freaking horrible. I kind of, in a very tiny way, feel bad for Activision that this is the point they've reached where I bet you anything right now they regret giving the rights of Destiny 2 to Bungie. Like, I can't believe that even happened. And this whole time too, with the whole Destiny 2 Bungie leaving Activision thing, I'm sitting here thinking, man, maybe they announced that way too soon. Like, they should have kept that internal until everything was like finalized. Because like right now, I wouldn't be surprised if Activision came back and said, never mind, we've got paperwork still, and you know what? Never mind, you guys can't have Destiny 2. That's ours. We need it. We need the money. Oh gosh. Anyways, that's a whole nother topic. That has been on my mind though the past, like, since they first announced. I was like, oh crap, did they announce that too soon? But anyways, yeah, so players that don't own the season pass show up with an icon next to their name in the lobby that they don't own the season pass, and that, oh my gosh, wow, that's terrible. It's terrible all around. How did Activision get to the point where they feel this pressure that they need to do something like that? Like, what is happening? What's going on? This shouldn't even be necessary, but it seems like it's necessary. Otherwise, why would they do that? And I you know, and the sad thing is, like, they still haven't learned. The players have been saying it for years now. Battlefield did it. They stopped the season pass thing, and there's one thing to change how the season pass works. Maybe put in different content instead of the maps. Because splitting your player base in a multiplayer game is a really stupid thing. Finally, Battlefield, DICE or whoever, EA learned. Finally, they learned that was just bad. It wasn't working out very well. Activision still hasn't. I think they thought with their name alone and their brand alone that it would have been fine to keep it going. But we see now I'm glad to see this in a way. It's easy to hate on Activision because I'm a poor person, right? I can't pay for all this stuff. I can't go spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on all this crap for one game that I want to play. And I don't have to. I don't feel obligated. I'm just saying, I would like to if I had it, but I can't. And it feels greedy. It feels intrusive. A lot of these microtransactions and it feels intrusive. Like it feels like crap. But that's for me and people my age. You know, we played games for so long that the stuff that's sold used to be rewards from playing the game. We used to get that stuff as we progressed through the game. It was a fun reward for us, and now they're, you know, anyways, it's I always bring that up because it's something I'll never forget. You know, it's a part of going through this. So I don't know. I really don't know what the hell's going on with Activision that they feel the need to do something like that, and it's pretty messed up. What is going on with the games industry, man? What is going on? I'm gonna go watch more videos. I've seen a lot of videos talking about like the game industry is crashing, and I was like, you know, I mean, there's so many games, but look at what's going on, though, man. Oh my gosh, if Activision goes down, it sucks, you know, because generally speaking, I could look at the company as one word, Activision, and be like, Activision needs to die. Fuck Activision, you know, I can do that. But then if I were to look at each individual person that has a job there, that works there, that's different, right? You know, that sucks for them. They should have been already looking for new jobs, though. I tell you what, they should all this time. But you're making money, right? Like they've been making money, man. Why leave a company that's rich and making money, and you know you have a comfortable job and stuff? But that is, oh gosh, yeah, it's tough. It's tough to leave a job that you know you'd probably be better elsewhere, but you're fine with, you know. Anyways, I've rambled on way too long. I just thought this was crazy news, and I wanted to talk about it real quick. So, sorry for rambling so much. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.